Hey everybody, what's up? Ezla here. So, I'm doing a vlog in my car. You guys can tell. In my car. Just got to campus. Got class here in 45 minutes. Figured I'd do a quick little vlog because why not? So I want to talk about regionals. You guys already saw the pictures. It was fun. It was absolutely was a fun time. Don't get me wrong. Oh, but there's so much I want to rant about. So much. Hold on, I need a drink before I even do this. Not sponsored. It'll kill me, I know, but after regionals. Ugh. So, the end of turn procedures are just bull crap. They are horrible. You know, I honestly think Bushiroad needs to do a draw bracket. You know, instead of just win and losing, if you're going to do draws, don't have them count as a double loss or anything. You know, just, you know, let's say, like for me, round two, I lost my first round because of a dick who decided to end his turn when I had one card left in my deck. I mean, it was a legitimate move, I get it, but it was just a dick move. Second round, we ran out of time, and it was a double loss. It shouldn't count as a double loss. It should really just be a draw. So this way, you know, for people who lost the first round and they end up drawing the second one, they go 0-1-1, and then they still have the next round to go through. I mean, I understand the whole double elimination process is to essentially just cut to top 8 or top 16 or whatever. But even then, since Vanguard isn't a best of 3 game like it is at usual shops, or at, you know, normal shop tournaments, you know, just the slightest mistakes can cost you your games, your whole day. Now, admittedly, what I wanted to do was go to round 4, because I have this curse of just going to round 3 and losing. But I ended up losing the first 2 rounds. The first round was due to an error on my part, which is bad because it was against Link Joker, and it was a janky Link Joker deck. And I had control. I was playing Ezreal, and I had the field control. I had control of the whole game. Then I made one misplay, and it got turned around. Sorry, I've been up for, what time is it? 10:20? I've been up for about 2 hours and 20 minutes, something like that. I'm still tired. Saturday knocked me out. So then we go into the side events. There were 2 side events. There was, you know, the normal free fight, and then there was clan leader. If I'm gonna, you know, walk out of regionals with something, it's gonna be clan leader, because I've been playing golds since golds first came out. Now, the original rule was you had to fight people of the same clan that you were trying to be leader of. Well, there were not many people playing golds at the time at all. So I had to constantly bug the judges, like, hey, I can't find any opponents who are playing gold paladins in this challenge. You know what they said? They said, well, do you have a more commonly used clan? What? You know, no, I don't. I mean, I have gears, but that got taken apart for my best friend Timmy. He was playing Chrono Jet, Chrono Fane Tiger, so he was borrowing my next stages. But it's just like, no, I don't. I have gold paladins. That's what I'm playing for this title for. I want to be gold paladin leader. So after I bugged them a couple times, I walked away, and then they made the announcements like, okay, so clan fight participants, we changed the rules. You can fight anybody. You just gotta get to tier 3 and get your wins. Fight anybody. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I worked really hard to get to tier 3. So, like, I finally got to play Oxus, finally. After 2 years. Finally got to play him. He was my first fight for clan fight, or for clan leader. We decided to play a best 2 of 3, because, you know, it's a casual game still. He wanted to play for the late Joker, I wanted to go for golds, obviously. I think the event started at about 3 or 4, but they didn't say what time it would end. Now I'm just looking around in my car, just making sure everything's all cool. So sorry if I'm not looking directly at the camera, but yeah. The game with Oxus took forever. I mean, it was a good game. I mean, I don't really have much experience playing against the leaders, and I had no idea how actually amazing the leaders are. Oh my god. I mean, if they got the right support, they could really be a challenge for the meta. But nope. I was able to overcome, so. But overall, it was a great day. It was a great fight against Will. It absolutely was. So I'm working my way up to tier 3. So how clan leader works is you have 3 tiers. So in tier 1, where you start, you get 3 wins. Or once you get 3 wins, you move to tier 2. Once you get to tier 2, you win 2 more times, and you move to tier 3. Once you get to tier 3, whether you win or lose, you have to go confirm it with the judge. So, you know, that's fine. I finally get to tier 3. And I'm fighting against Chaosbreaker, who became clan leader for Link Joker at the end of the day. And top 8 in Buddy Fight with Hero World. Congratulations, Alex. But, so I got to that, and they had mentioned, we were playing at 5 o'clock. Or 5:06, I remember that, 5:06. And they made the announcement they were taking the papers in at 5:30. It's like, oh, well, that's not really a lot of time. So we rushed it as much as we could. It was a great game overall. He was playing Messiah. He pushed me, and it's like, okay, I lost. Well, we need to go confirm it with the judges and turn in the paper. By the time we got there, they had extended it to 5:45, which is like, okay, well, I already turned in my paper. There was another guy playing Gold Paladins, which who I think is friends with Oxus. I'm not sure. Oxus, if you're watching this, message me personally to let me know if the guy in the white shorts is your buddy or not. I mean, because, you know, I don't want to associate. But just let me know. But this guy in the white shorts, he was playing golds. As I go to turn in my paper, he's heading opposite to me. He's heading towards me. And I asked him, hey, how many wins do you have in tier 3? He says, oh, I give up. I'm like, oh, all right then. I figured since he gave up and there wasn't anybody else, I was in get by default. So I turned in my paper, and I walked away for a moment. I see him back in line. And I look over at his paper, and he already has he has 1 win in tier 3. I didn't have any because I lost and turned it in. And I'm like, wait, I just saw you 2 minutes ago. How the hell did you get a win in 2 minutes for tier 3? He said he played against a noob and just won quickly. I walked away. I wanted to just yell at him. I wanted to punch him. I wanted to do things that would probably get me banned from Bushiroad, but I walked away. That's bullshit. Pardon my language, but bullshit. Considering that tier 3 has to be confirmed by a judge, there's no way you can play a game to completion in 2 minutes. It takes a minute to 2 to set up. There's no way. So there was a lot of discrepancies regarding with tier 3 because, you know, the rule is you have to play against people of the same tier. So I don't know if he just had some random person sign it or what, but that pissed me off. Thankfully, I found out that someone from Nexus Core, who I've recently met, they're all really awesome guys. One of their guys, Richard, he got 2 wins in tier 2 and became clan leader, and I was so excited. I was also even more excited when I found out that he likes the page, which is really cool. That his build was inspired by something that I had posted up a couple weeks ago. And, you know, all credit to Richard. He did it. He did a great job. I'd like to fight him. I actually would love to fight all Nexus Tour one day. If I ever find the time to go up there, I will do it. But, you know, the fact that he got it was great. And White Shorts guy didn't. I felt kind of justified. But still, I feel if you're going to do a clan or a side event where there's a title at stake, the Bushiroad judges need to have somebody put aside to just confirm the legitimacy of all of it. This is going to be a long video, I know. I'm sorry. We're already 11 minutes in. But I wanted to get this out. So I honestly believe, like, there was a questionnaire when we walked in, and it asked, question number 5 was, excuse me, my nose is allergies, was, which tournament format would you prefer? Best of 1 single elimination, best of 1 double elimination, best of 3 double elimination, or best of 3 Swiss? Anything best of 3 is great, because that means, oh, if you had the G assist one turn, you lost, or one game and you lost, you still have another game to catch up. Best of 3 is fair. It is absolutely fair. There's too much on the line for one game. For a game like this, there's way too much on the line. This isn't like Buddy Fight where there is a best of 3, but I understand where that, you know, comes from. Buddy Fight's a very quick game. Like, you can play a game in 5 minutes. It's no problem. Maybe 10. But they have a best of 3. And it's not just because they have a sideboard or anything. Well, I think that is because they have a sideboard. But I feel if Bushiroad put more effort into Vanguard, there'd be a lot more positive turnout. Even with the end of time procedure, if it was a best of 3, so let's say, for instance, it's round 1, and I get the first game, and we're playing best of 3. Then we go to the second game, we run out of time. Well, since I already got the first win, it would make sense that I'd get the round win, but that's still up in the air. But just the end of time procedures suck. That's just all it is. It sucks. I honestly believe we can go back to the turn extension, where as soon as time runs out, turn players turn is now turn 0, and you have till turn 3 to either win the game or, you know, stall, or not stall, but try to finish the game. And if not, then go by damage. I think that's fair. That is absolutely fair, because it gives the 2 players 2 extra turns to finish the game. Like, my second round, like I said, we went into time. I really didn't have anything left extra to defend myself the next turn. And, you know, a part of me wishes I had given the guy the win, but at the same time, he could have finished me off. I was at 1 damage a majority of the game. And then I decided to let one of his Excalibur attacks hit, and got double critical. So I'm just like, okay, that's fine. I mean, I could have easily just given him the game, but something in me just didn't want to, and I do apologize. And I played the guy before, too, at a team league a long time ago. The end of turn procedures suck. Bushiroad, what the hell were you thinking? This is the worst procedure you've put in place thus far. You know, G-Durians were great. Extending time to 25 minutes per round. That was even better. End of turn procedure. Or end of time procedure. No. Just, overall, the event was great, but I think the formalities of the event were just atrocious. Also, the vendors there, no, no. But I mean, it's not really Bushiroad's fault. I didn't really like the vendors this year. The vendors were just, it was too crowded, and it just wasn't good. But, you know, I am going to look forward to Team League next year. I'm going to try harder. I know exactly, like, this time around, I know exactly what I did wrong. And it was, the first game was an error on my part. And I understand that now as a fighter. And I can make myself better because of it. Sorry, I just wanted to get all this out. We're already 16 minutes in of just me ranting, and that's essentially what this video is. It is a rant video. But I do want to talk about some good things too. So I'll try to make this about 20 minutes. Hopefully not, but okay, so I got to play Giraffa. Oh my gosh, Giraffa is so cool. I mean, I almost, like, I recognized him because we were all hanging out at, like, the front tables. And he'd walk by and sat down. And I'm like, was that him? So we talked, I got him on step. And I'm like, hey, where are you at? He's at the front tables. I'm like, I think that's him. I think that's him. So I messaged him on step, well, what table are you at? And I was looking at him like, well, he picked up his phone? He did. And he said he was at table A. And I'm like, Giraffa! He came up and gave me a hug. I love hugs. I absolutely love hugs. I will accept any hug from anybody. You know, I'm a very huggy person. You know, if you want a hug, I will give you a hug. Or if you need a hug, I will give you a hug with permission. Because, you know. Oh man, it was so great. Giraffa though, oh, I actually don't even remember who won that game. Like, because we played just one game. He was playing Musketeers because he gave me a choice of 5 decks, all in My Little Pony deck boxes. I mean, nothing like. This tool that he can do that is just, he had this My Little Pony playmat, and I'm not hating. I actually like respect the crap out of it. If you're gonna go with something, go all out with it. He had a My Little Pony playmat and 5 My Little Pony deck boxes. He gave me a choice of which one to play against, and I'm like, you know what? I feel derpy. I'm gonna play against Derpy. It was Musketeers. I don't remember who won. I honestly. I don't remember who won. But overall, it was a great match. Whether win, lose, or double lose, it was still a great match. It was really cool seeing, like, Timmy interact with all these other page admins. Seeing the page admins interact with my local group. Actually, the guy who won the event, I know personally. Steven Rodriguez. I know him. I play against him at my locals. Good chunk of the time? Yeah, say that. So, congrats to him. He totally deserved it. He was playing Great Nature. Because he was undefeated the whole event. And I was like, keep going. Believe in Steven. Hashtag believe in Steven. Yeah, that's kind of the gist of the event. There were people who wanted to meet me. And I do apologize that I wasn't able to meet you. Like, I'm really sorry about that. I remember there was one guy who was messaging the page, wondering if I was at the event or where I was. But I was like, you know, I'm kind of busy. I'm playing. I'm trying to get stuff done with my deck list. And then I was hanging out with the page admin. So, you know, if you did try to want to meet me, I'm absolutely sorry that we didn't. And I will try to be better about that in the future. You know, that's why I was trying to post beforehand, like a week ago or 2 weeks ago, hey, who's going to the event? Because I did want to try to organize kind of a meetup with all the page admins and the fans of said page admin pages to do a thing, to do something fun, like a meet and greet sort of thing. But it didn't really work out. But yeah, excuse me, next year, or not next year, team lead. Assuming I don't suck, I will do my best to meet the fans. What I'm hoping to do is get something that is easily identifiable. I mean, I was walking around with a Kamen Rider belt the whole event. Well, for a majority of the event. If you saw somebody with a Kamen Rider drive belt, that was me. It's in the trunk right now, actually. Mr. Belt said some bad things about my driving, and so I put him in the trunk. I just do that. I just did that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and cut the video here. We're past 20 minutes. Just wanted to rant, get my feelings out there, and, you know, say thank you to everybody who was at the event. Thank you to all the page admins who I hung out with. Oxus, Giraffa, Asuka, Ibuki, Chaos Breaker. I think that was it. There was probably some more page admins there, but I'm not 100% sure. Oh, Magic Little Blaster. Although I don't think that page is as active anymore, but still was there. Okay, guys, I'm going to cut the video here. You guys have a great day. It's rainy here in California, which is weird because it doesn't rain here, so it's like the rain apocalypse is going on. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Stay humble.